It is a story that we've been digging into for days. A shocking spike in the number of young people committing suicide here in Kent County.
So far this year, a child as young as 7 years old has tried to kill themselves, and one as young as 14 has succeeded.
24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson spoke with family members and friends affected by suicide and has their heart-wrenching message tonight. Danny?
It's nice to know he's in heaven, but I miss him a lot here.
Deb Myers says the pain of her son Zach's suicide and the memory of finding him like that, it doesn't ever go away.
On the outside, maybe, not on the inside. You think about it all the time, you know. How can you not?
It's been about 2 years since Zach took his own life, but Myers still talks about her then 16-year-old son in the present tense, still talks about him as if he's still here.
It's still hard to believe he's not here. It's like each day is a minute in my life, and it feels like it was just, you know, I don't know, days that I was with him.
Myers tells us she repeatedly tried to get her son help for the chemical imbalance he was dealing with. And despite that, in other ways, actually in a lot of other ways, Zach seemed fine, which is part of the concern. Although some young people may display signs of depression or suicidal tendencies, like withdrawing from friends and family, irritability, or not being able to eat or sleep, some, at least on the outside, just don't.
So no one ever really knew that Zach was struggling because you always just looked at him as a backbone, like he was there and Zach's okay, Zach's fine, like moving on.
In Kent County so far this year, 5 people aged 21 or younger have committed suicide. That's compared to 2 at the same time last year. And there were more than 10 times that number of attempts. Experts say young people need more education and conversation about suicide. Pastor Peter Vu, the head of Assumption Church in Rockford, has already buried 5 teen suicide victims within the past year. He says he thinks young people are facing more pressures than ever to be someone.
I think they feel like a failure if they don't accomplish and disappoint people. And I think we need to find some way to give them hope and reassurance.
The biggest message that everyone we spoke to, both the experts and Zach's family and friends, had was it can happen to anyone, high-achieving popular kids or low-achieving ones. So all parents need to be aware.